that number 1. The Lions, though, very efficient in total. 17 kills, just 1 attack error in 41 attempts, and an attack percentage of .390. New Orleans, 10 kills, 3 errors in 46 attempts thus far. Reese Fetty each have 3. Yasmin Figueiredo and Kitana Tufuli each have 2. Good to serve here for A&M Commerce to start us off in set number 2. All good, sends it over. That is to Mercer. Now Eciroglu sets it. This for Cordero, and that's a kill for Karen. And the Privateers get their first lead of the night. Remember, A&M Commerce scored the first 4 points of that first set, and they never trailed. The Privateers in on rotation. She will serve for New Orleans. Zekin, who has dealt with some injury issues this year, actually had her out of commission for a few weeks. She sends it over, and that one popped over, but dug out by Mercer from the kill attempt by Fetty, and then Cordero with the kill. Karen sends it off the side of the block, and a kill for the Privateers. Good dig by Mercer, and the quick transition that we talk about from defense to offense for New Orleans, and it worked like a charm that time, and the Privateers lead 2-0 here early in set number 2. Zekin sends it deep, and that one received by a backtracking Fetty, and then Allgood bumps it. This is for Fetty. Mercer there with the dig. Eciroglu sets this one outside the pin for Cordero, dug out by a sliding Smith. And now a swing by Allen, dug out by Mercer again. Tate Mercer racking up the digs early in this set, and Cordero again deposits it down for a kill for the Privateers. The defense of Tate Mercer showing up big time here, and Karen Cordero Bar also putting up some big offensive numbers here early in this second set for the Privateers. Zekin sends it over. Fetty gets underneath, but there's a free ball again. Rachkovska is there to put it away for the Privateers. Alani Rachkovska with her second kill. Rita sends it over, received by Smith cleanly. There's Plant, sets the middle, and there's a kill. I believe that was Ben. Lions on the board here in set number 2. Figueiredo sends it deep. Zekin there to receive. Eciroglu dump, and that one is taken advantage of by Plant there, who was in position. Now Fetty spikes it down the line for a kill for the Lions. To one of their stalwarts in Fetty. And here is Figueiredo to send it over again. This one to Alamon. Now Eciroglu sets. Slide play for Rachkovska. Blocked but continued by Defne. And now Cordero with a swing. That one dug out on the back row, but that's in tight. And that's going to be a kill for Cordero. Allgood tried to dig it, but it went right in for Mercer on rotation, and it is Cordero to serve. Karen sends it deep. Backtracking there to receive it was Allgood. Short set, but a double contact called on Peyton Plant. And that is the second ball handling error. 6-2 New Orleans. Cordero serves, Smith receives in tight, and Williams is there to spike it home. Ryan Williams again with the free ball kill, and again Karen Cordero gotten out of system routinely by Cordero. This time they're negotiating it much better. Fetty tips it over the block, but there's Alamon running into cover. Now Williams outside the pin, dug out by Smith. Set from in tight at the net, two-hand push over by Allgood high, and that's going to be a point for the Privateers. A double call on that two-hand push. Or if he was just talking about the double contact call, he does not. So we play on Cordero. Serve, receive, Smith, but that goes sideways. That's an ace for Karen. And now I'm pretty sure Coach Morales will want a timeout. Folded arms. He's not. Cordero. Serve over, that's out. Connolly. The left-hand server gets it over to Zekin, and now Eciroglu sets it back for Cordero, and that one is dug out on the back row there by Allgood. Fetty will lean into one, off the block touch, and that one dug out by Cordero. Here's Williams, taps it over the block, and two Lions almost collide with each other. Smith bump sets for Roper. That one dug out off the block touch. Alamon, Rachkovska from the middle, block back but continued. Nice recovery by the Lions to get in position to block, and again, but the Privateers keep it alive again. Williams another try, gets it over this time, but to Allgood, and here's a spike and a kill for Deja. A&M Commerce trying to get themselves back into the throes of this set. Connolly sends it over on a line. Zekin sliding to her right, receives now Eciroglu. This for Williams. Off the block, touch and down. Could not pancake at that time. Could a sliding Connolly. And a point for Ryan Williams and a point for the Privateers. As it rattles off the tape, and there you see Connolly trying to slide the pancake that one. Meanwhile, in on rotation, Rajkovska to serve here, and that's just a free ball, and Sydney Gott is there. Lions were thrown out of system that time. Rajkovska sends it over, serve receive, but there's another free ball, and there's Gott again. Sydney Gott with the kill, and the Lions in a troublesome spot on the scoreboard, 12-4. Coach Morales just gonna let the team ride this one out for the moment. Serve received by Allgood. Smith bump sets. This is a swing for Fetty, that's blocked and eventually down, and that is Gott in there on the block. Sydney Gott, and the Privateers feeling it right now. They lead by 9 here in set number 2. Rajkovska sends it over. Getting underneath was Fetty. Almost another free ball, but the presence again by the Privateers may have just thrown the Lions out of sorts. And it winds up being a point for A&M Commerce. And now, number 2 will take the break. You're tuned into college volleyball on ESPN+.
Really been going back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like the neighborhood warriors.
I don't miss, I don't play none, I don't diss, I don't say none. I go switch, that's a name one. I steak with no A1. Tell the chef, I said thanks, tell I'm in the bank. Tell my mom I'm living good, tell my kids don't stress a thing. I go back to
University of New Orleans. Our programs make a difference in the lives and careers of our students. Graduate with less debt. So after graduation, you can focus on what's important, your future. Apply.uno.edu.
Back here, take a look at Sydney Gott and a few of the plays that she's made here in this second set. There she was in on the block with Eciroglu there. And Gott, a huge presence at the net, taking advantage of one of those free balls. The Privateers have gotten their fair share of a few of them here tonight at the net that have come off of services where the Lions have been thrown out of system. And it's Rajkovska again to serve. She sends it deep. Fetty almost got on her, but she stayed with it. Now Smith bump sets toward the net for Fetty, sends it deep, but right to Cordero. Here's Eciroglu setting cross-court, double contact. Called on Eciroglu and a point for the Lions. Fetty sends it over on the service to Cordero. Clean reception, Eciroglu, slide play, Sydney Gott, nice dig, Smith sprawling in front. Here's Toffoli pushing it deep and down. Lions with 2 consecutive points out of the timeout. Serve receive, Cordero. Another slide play. No, they fake the slide. They go to Williams that time, but that one goes deep and out. But the hit was deep. Serve receive, Cordero. Eciroglu. Again, Williams blocked back but continued by Zakin that time. Williams another try. That one goes out. No touch and a point for A&M Commerce. And now, Fetty sends it over. Serve receive, Cordero. And now it's Eciroglu setting it back for Cordero. They backpedal, and that's a nice dig by Fetty, getting herself in position. Toffoli sends it deep. Alamo goes backwards, and it winds up being up to go. Is certainly not for this A&M Commerce squad now. Fetty sends it to Cordero again. She receives, sets it up for Gott. It's punched right back, but continued there. Now Williams will try it. She's blocked, but gets continued there. And now a joust at the net, and the Lions win it. Right there at the middle of the... Now only trails by 4. Serve over Zakin. That's a tough reception, and that's going to be an ace, and that'll get a timeout here from Coach Preston. Rotation, but it's been A&M Commerce who's had that quick transition, and what they've been able to do is we take a look at the South and really just spreading out their options and keeping the Privateers guessing right now, and New Orleans trying to steady the ship. But for A&M Commerce, they're looking to keep the foot on the pedal as Fetty sends it over there to Cordero. Sets it back. This is Cordero. Pushes it just over that time. Nice sprawling dig. And now just a standing hit over by Roper. There's Alamon right there. Eciroglu will take it on the slide. That one dug out by Fetty. Kept alive further, Smith. Free ball will be sent over Connolly. Zakeen passes. Eciroglu will set. Got again on the slide, and that one goes out. Was there a touch? There was not a touch. Privateers thought there was. Kitson was walking over towards the line to get a sub, and there will be a challenge from Coach Preston. Privateers were certain that there was a touch, so we'll see if we could get a good look on the replay here. If there was indeed a touch on that Sydney Gott attempt, if this is overturned, of course, this will be a kill for Sydney. Tough to tell at that angle. Of course, if it did, it came right from the middle there. See if we could get one more look at it as the officials are getting a look at it at the table. It looked like maybe the fingertips of Deja Benjamin, number 8 there in the middle, just got it, but again, not a conclusive, it's not 100% there. Just guessing here, of course, right now, if the call does stand, we take a look at another view of this one. Oh, there's the touchback there. That was Fetty, absolutely. It was the touchback there actually on Reese Fetty, number 7. It may have been a fingertip at the front, but there was definitely a touch from Fetty at the back there, and there it is, the call overturned. Great job by our crew here at ESPN Plus, camera crew and everybody providing all the angles for you, covering about every inch of the court. And the Privateers on the overturned call will get service here with Eciroglu. Sends it over, serve received, a bit tight, set it over, punched by Benjamin, and that's a point for A&M Commerce. They trail it by 3. Smith sends it over to Williams. Eciroglu sets up for Irene Kitson. That one just popped back. Fetty keeps it alive. Free ball sent over by Smith, and that winds up being a point for Jade Smith there in the middle of the court. That was not covered there by the Privateers. Smith sends it deep. Alamon receives. Eciroglu sets it. And now leaning into one, that is Ryan Williams. Stuffs it down right in front of the block. Williams with the kill and the point for the Privateers and new rallies of this second set. Now will serve. Mercer sends it deep. Backtracking Fetty. Now set it up Roper. And that one dug out in good position was Mercer. Short set for Sydney Gott. That one leaks over. Now jousted, punched back over by Roper again. Here's Eciroglu setting it up for Cordero. And that one is down inbounds for a kill for Karen Cordero Bar. And the Privateers trying to stretch it back out once again. They lead it by 4, 17-13. New Orleans down a set to none after A&M Commerce put the pedal to the metal. But hold them at bay for just a moment. And just like the Lions had never trailed in favor at the end. Mercer will serve here for New Orleans. Tate sends it deep, and that one a bit sideways. That's an ace. And the PA man who fills in for tonight, Steve Stroud, trying to make the left-handed grab on that one. As that was Mercer. Tate sends it shorter. Smith receives, much cleaner this time. Set it up for Roper, down the line, that goes out, and Alamon does a little Matrix-style move to get out of the way of that one, and a point for New Orleans. And Coach Morales, I think, may want to take a look and see if Alamon did touch this. He is talking with the down ref right now. He does have a challenge if whether this was a touch or not on the sideline. Ball was unquestionably out. That's not the question. The question is, did Laney Alamon could not see it from that first call stand. This may be the best look that we get at it. Well, Cordero's kind of shielding Alamon, so tough to see from that. Meanwhile, the Privateers bench having some fun while humming the Jeopardy theme. It's really, if it is, it's kind of that left arm or left wrist if it did indeed go off of Alamont. Serve here for the Lions. Peyton Plant serves it over, and Mercer just gets underneath. It just kind of juts a couple of times, but they... Peyton Plant sends it deep. Mercer receives it cleanly. Now Eciroglu sets it. Kitson will lean into one. High off the block touch. That one dug out Smith. And here's a swing from the outside for Allen. For Commerce has gotten on the scoreboard. This is the second time they've gotten to within 2 points. Plant sends it over. Alamont receives in tight. Eciroglu sets it for Gott. Taps it over the block, but Smith there to dig. Here's Toffoli with a swing. It's blocked. And that's Gott and Kitson there lining it up on the right side for the block. An emphatic block for the Privateers and a big one to get them back on service. We take another look at that one. Well, Laney sends it over on a line, received there by Fetty. Two Lions almost collide, and just a left-hand punch over that time. Dug out by Mercer. Here's a swing for Cordetto, off the block touch. Toffoli there to dig it out. Here's Plant, setting it up for Allen. Spins off the block, Toffoli there to dig. Here's a swing for Toffoli again. Goes through the block, but there's Alamont, kept alive, and then just punched over. Little chicken wing there from Cordetto. Here's a swing by Allen, dug out that time at Eciroglu. Here's Alamont. Now Cordetto with a swing, and that one goes out, and a point for the Privateers as it went off the block. Karen Cordetto Bar with the save there in the middle of that rally, and she will get credit for the kill as it went off the block touch wide out of bounds. There's the save right there. With the forearm, nicely done by Cordetto. Fetty receives the serve. Slide play, Figueiredo, and that's a kill for Figueiredo. Spins high off the block, but Alamont just could not get there in time. And Reese, late stages here, set number 2. Privateers trying to even this match up. Serve, trips the tape, and it's over for an ace. All good, sends it over. Received by Mercer. Eciroglu will set it up for Cordetto. That's blocked. Big Orleans. Remember, the Privateers do have one more timeout in the pocket. Serve over, receive Mercer. This is in tight. Eciroglu, she's in the net. She sends it over deep, and that's going to wind up being an ace. Mercer tried the back. Left side was really turned towards the net. Lions lead for the first time in this set. Serve received by Mercer, spins in the air. Cordetto sets this one. Kitson two-hand push short. That's a double contact. And the Privateers all good. Sends it over. And that's an ace. Millie now will make a sub. Williams will come in for Mercer. 20th good. 2 aces in this short stretch. All good. Sends it over. Reception Williams. Eciroglu sets. Cordetto with a swing. That one is kept alive, but play blown dead. The Privateers get the point. Cordetto will Kitson, and she will serve. Zekine sends it over. Smith going to her right, receives it. Plant has to run to set this one for Fetty. Off the block touch, Zekine keeps it alive. It ricochets twice. Alamont trying to keep it alive, but it's punched over the bench. Caitlin Breland and the Lions will try to close it out in their favor. Sent over Zekine. Now set Eciroglu. Cordetto a swing cross court. Nice dig by Breland. And here it is, a set for Fetty. Tapped over, but good cover Zekine. Eciroglu sets. Cordetto. That one dug out, sliding dig, all good. Now a swing for Allen. That one kept alive by the left hand of Ryan Williams. And now Cordetto, another swing. Dug out, but a free ball. Alamont passes Eciroglu. Sets the middle, Rachkovska. Dug out again. Good, nice dig again by Allgood. And now Cordetto. It's blocked, but out of bounds, and a point for the Privateers. Millie Allgood had her name all over that rally. Point and a kill for Cordetto. Privateers stave off one shot at set point. Now the Lions will have to side out to win the set. Serve received, all good. Set here. This is Allen, blocked. And that's Rachkovska and Williams there. Big presence at the net from two true freshmen in Alani Rachkovska and Ryan Williams. And will the third time be the charm for the Lions? Or will the Privateers extend this to extra rallies? Cordero sends it over on the service. Received, all good. Set from in tight, and that one punched over, kept alive. Rachkovska spins off the block to plant, and now Allen will try to end the set again, but there's Alamal right there. Eciroglu sets the middle. Rachkovska blocked but continued. Cordero will set. This for Williams. Blocked and down. And right there at the net were Allen and Benjamin